Gemini. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Gemini love reading today. Gemini love tarot reading, and as is very often the case at the Tarot Closet, Gemini love messages reading. Gemini, this is a timeless reading. This is a fated connection. You are here when you're meant to be here, so welcome. It means there is a message, maybe messages for you. We're going to get right into your reading. The Knight of Cups, wanting to come down, your first card today. The Prince Charming card. Scorpio, Pluto energy. It's a regenerative energy. Somebody from the past coming in here with an offer. Can be quite a big proposal, but that's packing a lot there, isn't it? We need to get a lot more. But look what's showing itself already at the bottom of the deck. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius are here, and it does look like there's a turning point in a connection for you. This is a fated connection. It's a connection that, it's a deep soulmate connection with someone you feel like you've known them forever. Maybe you have. This is a new start. It can be that a message is coming in as well. It's someone who, your destinies are intertwined, I want to say. It's a fated connection as well. It's a new cycle. So cycle is completion. What is that? No contact, no communication, separation. What is that for you? Because it's the end of a cycle and it's a renewal. It's a new cycle, and that 10 deduces into a 1. And that's the new beginning, but that's also telling us that there is potential here and we can actually see it. And that's going to be dependent on an opportunity, isn't it? We're going to continue moving the energy. I feel like I didn't finish saying everything I wanted to say. So I'm just going to be really fast and let you know that this is a general reading, a general tarot reading. So remember to take what resonates and let the rest go. All the decks are in the description, as well as the playlists, messages from your person, all zodiac signs, all signs, love readings, love tarot readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, there are really long and in-depth twin flame readings as well. And I'm talking over myself because Gemini, I want to get your reading out. And your ruling planet is Mercury, and I'm really tapping in there today. Let's see what's going on. Please don't forget to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. It would really mean a lot. It really is a way to, show continued support for the channel to help keep it moving. So thank you. Gemini, let's see what's going on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Death in reverse. It's the Five of Cups in reverse. It's the Ten of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so this has been an energy that, this has been a connection that hasn't been moving, and we've already established that. We can see that. And this is also somebody, Gemini, who's coming in with an apology. It's the Ten of Swords. That's the Sun in Gemini, and it's coming in reverse. So this has been it's a temporary energy of separation, and I do feel that's coming to an end, because we also see here in the Five of Cups in reverse, quite literally here, also with the Ten of Swords, in reverse. This is where your person's energy is the strongest, Gemini, your specific someone, maybe somebody that's coming to your mind. This is apologetic energy all across the board here. It's somebody who's coming in who wants to, I feel, recover the connection. If all else, there's an apology coming. There's a really strong healing energy, and they're asking for forgiveness. I also feel that they're asking for a new start, and they're coming in here with that. The Death card is right here in the partnership placement. This is Scorpio energy. Of course, it's a major arcana, and it's also Pluto energy. So it's been stuck. So how long has this been? I want to say, have you been disconnected? Whether you're not talking, you're not seeing each other, or both. The Queen of Pentacles is showing herself at the bottom of the deck. This is a very healing energy. It's Gaia energy. It's like the Apprentice for me to the Empress. The Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. She can make things work that were not working. New beginnings. And this is Capricorn and Saturn energy. So we know that there have been obstacles here that Saturn energy, what have they been? Yeah, there's been a lot of obstacles, actually. And the interesting thing, too, is this queen in this deck, look at her. She looks kind of, yeah, she looks a little bit annoyed here. Let's keep going. She delivered our message. Maybe she comes back. Maybe she doesn't. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. It's the Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Is this your person coming back in? That's the no communication, Gemini. Wow. They're really wanting forgiveness. What? Is it for not communicating? Because they're coming back in here in this Eight of Cups energy. This is more Saturn energy, and it's also Pisces energy, which is quite an emotional energy. So this is somebody who, I don't love the word shame, but there's Five of Cups energy here. You know, there's regret. There's somebody who really wants forgiveness. This is somebody who's really asking for forgiveness. And I said Five of Cups energy, duh. It's here. We already know that. But this Eight of Cups, so that tells us, we know that this is somebody who left the connection, Gemini. They may have ghosted you. They may have also just pulled away. But you can see, look, all the cups are stacked here. And look, the very bottom, there's 5 cups there and they're empty. It's also here. But the 5 of Cups are here, and that's, well, yeah, there's loss around that. There's regret. This is somebody who left you feeling like they don't love you, but we know that's not the case. That last card is yours. I can feel that. But we also see they're coming back in here, and they're coming in here with an offer. Now, is the offer only an apology, or is it more? We see it's an apology. It's really clear. And also the 5 of Swords in reverse. So this is somebody who really wants to, yeah, this is somebody who wants to apologize. You know, this has really been stuck. And look, is it just for lack of communication, or is it what went on? Because this is the partnership placement. This is the past, and I feel like for a lot of you, it's still the current energy. It's the no communication. Look, it's the stuck energy. It's the Death card in reverse, which is the stagnation. You know, it's things not moving. Some of that might be around your person's ego. And I gotta say, I'm wondering too if there has been, well, yeah, some dishonesty here. In any case, it's also paired here in the partnership placement with the King of Swords. And Gemini, that's your energy, and Mercury, your ruling planet, as well as Virgos, but this is not a Virgo energy. The planet of the mind, the planet of communication. We see that you're not communicating. It's been stuck. And is that only what they're apologizing for? I don't think so. Because what was said and done here, was there some dishonesty? Did somebody really say some hurtful things? I mean, you can see that here in this energy. It's pretty intense, actually. And it's coming in reverse, and they want to make peace. So I do feel that it's a lot more than just not being in contact. But this no contact energy is playing a really big part in their apologetic energy. And an energy of, yeah, somebody who has learned their lesson. And look at that. It's interesting. It's the King of Cups in reverse. So this is somebody too that might be holding back, Gemini, how they feel. This is Pisces energy. And it's like when it's in this energy, it's somebody who is not, you know, it's master of emotions. It's a hiding of their feelings as well. Yeah, so this is, look, I want to show you what's happening here. It's coming down. It's wanting to go into a bottoms up reading. It's exactly what was going on. Look, it's connected and they're sorry. This is somebody who really wants to apologize. It's the Three of Swords energy. So we already know, it's the Two of Cups here. We already know that this is a no contact and or in separation reading. What does that mean for you? Because it can't even be someone that, you know, it just hasn't been clear that you're seeing and you're not talking to or you're not communicating well. Whatever the case is, we see it here. And it's really tied to that King of Cups energy too. And that's the emotional unavailability, you know. Somebody here who I do feel like was hiding how they felt. There's a lot of Emperor energy for me. Hiding how they felt, you know, possibly again saying some things. And even just not talking to, because we see that there's a ghosting energy that was here, but they're coming back in with an offer. So where are you standing with that, Gemini? So you can see it here, look. So this is somebody who still loves you, that I feel you love. And we all know that that's not always enough. And of course, it's always going to be about your choice and your free will and how, the choices that you make for the outcome. Everyone has free will. Energy's outcomes are not fixed. The future's not fixed. They change, the outcomes. But this is somebody here who is, look at all this apologetic energy, and it's a lot around the no communication, which is still here. And yeah, some things that were said and not said, a heartbreaking energy. And Gemini, were there third parties? Maybe. And almost likely, I want to say, but it doesn't mean it's romantic, and it can be. But third parties can also be family of origin, friends, other people around the connections, location, distance, cultural, religious differences. For me, it's a lot around the sword energy, and that's the transactional energy. It's your energy. It's the air energy. It's the clarity. It's the communication. It's the truth. It's, being honest and all of that. And we can see that that's a big part of what's been going on here with the lack of communication, apologizing here for lack of communication, for maybe things that were said, hurtful things, holding back emotionally. So third party is also coming through as your person, as a third party. And before we get into this Two of Cups, I wanted to say that with the Five of Cups, we know that this is also in the upright. It's a spinner, that this has not dissipated. You see this emotional energy here, this owl sort of, looking forlorn, looking over here at the Three of Cups with water still in them. So that's the emotional energy, and there's still love in there. That's the thing. You still love each other, and we see that. Well, what happened here? Because that's the Three of Cups here within the Five of Cups, and that's the Mercury and Cancer energy. Well, yeah, it's here. Look, it's the making peace here also for what was said or what was not said. Or for some of you, maybe there was even an argument, and it could even have been that it was at in front of other people. It doesn't mean that for everybody, but you can see that it's the emotional energy around communication, because the Three of Cups appearing here is that Mercury energy, Gemini. That's your energy. The planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And they weren't thinking. I feel when they said some things, when they left, ignored you, maybe stopped talking, and may have said some really hurtful things. And still, there are the cups, both of you. And it looks like it's in this card that there's still energy. And that's the thing. There's still hopeful energy here. And we see why, because the Two of Cups is here. It's a validation for me. And this is also in reverse. So they're asking for forgiveness. This is somebody who wants a new start. They want to heal. This is upright Fool energy for me as well. And that's clean slate energy, in particular with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Five of Cups in reverse. That's the new start. That's moving on from everything that happened here. This is somebody who really is feeling bad, and I hear some of you saying, yeah, that's right. And of course, I can see that there's hurt here and that it's been difficult not communicating. They're saying that they've learned some lessons here. They're still struggling with their ego a bit, I got to tell you. And that's kind of keeping them from maybe, I don't know why it's, there's something here that they're holding back. Let's just put it that way, okay? The Two of Cups is here. And that's the Venus and Cancer energy. Twin flame energy, if you're on a twin flame journey. It's not for everybody. Soulmate energy. And, it's the two of you. It's the Two of Cups. It's a decision. It's the partnership. It's the yin-yang energy, the divine feminine, divine masculine energies. It's the balance. It's the duality. And, of course, it's the love between you. It's the Two of Cups. And Venus is, of course, the planet of love. And Cancer is all about the love and also the friendship and the fact that, and that's also why this feels so hurtful, because I feel like this is somebody that you really value communication as well, Gemini. So it's also not surprising that this feels heavy, because the lack of communication and saying hurtful things really goes in. It's very hurtful. It's hurtful for anybody, but I'm really feeling it here for you. You still love each other. You can see that. And they're coming in here with an offer. That is clear. And they're also clear. Look at that. So it's the Seven of Cups. It's coming in reverse. Hello. I'm sorry about that. The camera is just, I don't know why it does that. It's the Seven of Cups in reverse. So look. This is somebody who was living in this space, and this is Venus and Scorpio energy. And that is the energy of, well, yeah, just having some commitment issues. Somebody who was just taking way too long to make a decision. For some of you, was this a friend turned into something more? Maybe. Whatever the case is, they were here for a long time. And there's a feeling of you just kind of, you've been waiting for that. And you can see that it's in reverse. So this is somebody who has the clarity, and you can see that they're coming in here with the Five of Cups in reverse, asking for forgiveness. I feel like we need a lot more, but this is also, we see with the King of Cups that you haven't been communicating. But look what is showing itself. It's the Empress. And of course, well, this is Taurus energy. This is also Venus energy, the planet of love. And this is exactly what I feel like they've been holding back, because this is coming in emotionally available. This is coming in with the truth. And also it's kind of making me emotional, because I feel like it just goes beyond even a friend, like a romantic connection, that it's somebody you considered a really good friend. So I'm wondering if for some of you, you were even friends first, or that your friendship was really valued. I can see that here, and I can feel that. But this is coming in, yeah, opening up. This is somebody who wants to come in and open up. The Empress has access to all the elements: water, air, earth, and fire, the love, the friendship, the clarity in the relationships, the transactional energy, the physical relationships, the commitment, and all the practicalities around that. The Wand energy, leading with the heart. She's like the leader, of all the signs, and can grow. And, well, yeah, can grow anything here and start over. So this is what they're coming in with. This is that Knight of Cups energy and the Eight of Cups in reverse. They're coming in here, I feel, well, yeah, this is somebody who it was not working for you. So obviously the lack of communication here, but the emotional unavailability. So it's somebody coming here in a more emotionally vulnerable way. That's what I want to say. The Page of Wands is also coming through, and look, there's an offer as well. It's a little bit of kind of like apprentice energy, page energy for me, as a messenger, oftentimes coming with something, but sometimes can be a little uncertain about it. They look pretty determined to me. It can be that this is somebody who's chronologically younger than you, Gemini. It doesn't mean that they are. They're coming in here leading with the heart, and it's a fast energy. It's kind of like there's a little bit of, I'm feeling kind of like when I say it, there's a little bit of full energy in there that's coming through for me. The Four of Swords, interesting. Also wanting to reveal itself, and it's where you go after the Three of Swords. So it's not surprising. It's Jupiter and Libra energy, and this is where you go for renewal and to recover. It's also the four areas of support and stability: mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. And it's a feeling of waiting for somebody to come with that fourth sword, the transactional energy about where things are, where are they going. So you've both been waiting, and they've both been in here with a plan to come, and you can see that. Okay, so look what is revealing itself. It's interesting when bottoms up readings take over. It's the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And this is an offer, but it's also an offer to, it's another level is what I want to say. Could they be coming in here with a proposal? Gemini? Yeah, you can see that, because this is someone who's really sorry. I feel Four of Pentacles in reversal energy here, and that is the energy of really being afraid that they've lost you. There's a lot of apologetic energy here, because that King of Cups has been hiding, and that's part of what disconnected this, I feel, is the lack of emotional vulnerability, availability, the communication here, whether they're always not a good communicator or that just became a thing, leaving here, and now we see them coming back in, literally emotionally available. So what pulled you apart is ultimately what's bringing them back in here. And that Pentacle, that's the commitment. That's the slowest moving energy, but that's the commitment here, and that's coming in, yeah, and wanting to go to another level. Look at this. Wow. Okay. So this is how it's wanting to come down. It's the Five of Wands in reverse, and it's Temperance. This is, well, it's Saturn and Leo energy, and it's also telling us that this is going to be resolved. This is resolving issues. This is coming into harmony. This is overcoming challenges and obstacles, both within the connection, but your person. I do really feel that. For some of you that can be that they're younger, it doesn't mean they are, because I'm also feeling Emperor vibes, energy here. It's just some immature energy, a little bit of arrogance too, but this is coming in and resolving those. So what were those obstacles? Other people, family of origin, location, religious differences, cultural differences, for sure the truth and communication. And look, Temperance is here to help with that. This is Archangel Michael, the angel for courage and protection, but also lighting the way to the truth. That's the outcome. That's the sun energy. That's the happy outcome. It's the harmonious outcome that we literally see happening in the Five of Wands and Temperance. Archangel Michael is here to say, yeah, I'm getting everybody to the truth, to see the highest and the best path for everybody. It's very calm emotional water leading right here to the sun. And we see that they're coming in a very emotionally available way. They're coming in here for sure with an apology. There's just no question for me that there's an apology here. But we can see that there's something more. There's the Ace of Pentacles connecting with the Two of Cups. That's, it's not always a marriage proposal. It can be, but it just can't even be, let's talk again. Let's meet. Something maybe that you are kind of picking up from where you left off energy. And we also see that in the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, your first card today. The Prince Charming card, not always that energy. It can sometimes be an energy of somebody who broke some promises. And the very fact that I'm telling you that is telling me that for some of you that is the case. But you see they've learned that lesson in the Eight of Cups in reverse. And they're coming back in here, really wanting to resolve all these issues and start over with you. And Temperance energy here saying, yeah, coming in with the truth. And what is that outcome? What's the best outcome for you? What's the best outcome for your person? Okay, so we're going to bring in another deck. It's shuffled and ready to go, but I want to move the energy a little. So let's see if there's any validation, clarification. We are still waiting for our overall energy. It may not come, I just want to tell you. Sometimes it comes, sometimes it doesn't. I really, it's not up to me. So we'll see. It can also be that it comes in the way of a love message. This is in German, this deck, because as you know, I'm in the Austrian Alps, but it's really easy to see what it is, and I'll also tell you. So let's see what else is going on. And we're going to bring in some channeled love messages, but it's really clear that they're coming in here to apologize. And maybe a whole lot more. In fact, I really feel like there's a whole lot more. And, that Wheel of Fortune that came in quite early. And we already know that there's a turning point here in this connection. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Eight of Wands. And it's the Hangman in reverse. Interesting. Okay, so you've been waiting for a message. You've been waiting to hear from your person in a message. We see that it's coming here. It's Mercury and Sagittarius energy. That's your ruling planet, Gemini. And of course, Sagittarius energy is the fastest energy. And oftentimes it's connected to reading and writing. And that's what I'm hearing is the overall energy. Okay. So it can be in the way of a message. It's probably for most of you not going to be handwritten. It can be, but more likely email, SMS, that sort of thing, social media. So that might be how things are going to be beginning here because the apologetic energy is really very strong. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. The Princess of Swords, that's the Knight of Swords. So yeah, this is a message coming in. Can also be a conversation in person, I do have to say. But this is a really somebody who has a lot to say and wants to change everything. And it's the transactional energy. Again, it's the Knight of Swords. It's the Libra and Mercury energy. It's the truth coming in. It's the truth, it's communication, it's clarity, it's everything that we already see here. Hi guys. Gosh, I don't know when that ended. I hope I didn't miss too much. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Five of Swords in reverse again. Yeah, that's more energy of making peace. This is really an apology. And look, the Wheel of Fortune has come back. This is the Wheel of Fortune in German, of course. So this is the turning point in the connection. This is, well, yeah, this is the new cycle. It's the renewal. So it's the end of the cycle. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius are here. They are fixed signs. They don't love change. This is somebody who really had a hard time, I feel like, with communication or just being emotionally available, emotionally vulnerable, which is what is completely changing here. The Hangman in reverse, by the way, there's a little bit of selfish energy here, and they're also aware of that. Look, the Princess Swords is looking right down here at the Hangman in reverse. This is, of course, a major arcana, Pisces energy, Uranus energy. So it was a big part of what changed here and also what they were taking, I feel like, time to work on. And again, you know, this is a new start. And a message. I feel like this is going to begin in a message, Gemini. But this is a destined connection. It's a fated connection, and it's someone that you were meant to meet. Gemini, this is an extra card in the deck. It's called the Der Morgen card. It's the morning card. And it's showing us a new day, a new chance. It's a new beginning. For me, this is a lot like the Fool card energy that I've been feeling. You can see that the sun is breaking through the clouds. It's coming up. It's burning all that off. And that's the indecision. That's the clouded insight, the blocked intuition. It's clearing everything up. It's a new day. It's the crown chakra here. It's the sun. It's the source. It's finding a solution. It's working things out. We see that in the Five of Wands in reverse. We see that that is going to be really, I want to say it's dependent on this message of apology. And I was going to say apologies because there's a lot of apologetic energy here. So it's a really big sorry for me. And it's a lot more too. It's a totally new turning point. Look where the Wheel of Fortune is connecting. It's the Ace of Pentacles and it's also the Two of Cups. Der Morgen being the last card that's wanting to show itself. So this is most definitely somebody coming in with an apology and an offer. We're going to stop there. We're going to bring in some channeled love messages. It's not wanting to stop. Okay, that's not surprising because we felt it coming in. That is the Emperor card. Aries and Mars energy. Yeah. So this was the energy that we felt. It's the divine masculine energy. And yeah, it's the ego that I was feeling here. So that's not surprising at all. And again, it can be that you're dealing with an older male, but it doesn't mean that you are, you know, it's really going to be different for everybody. But that wanted to show itself. So that's how that's going. Channeled love messages. Messages from their higher self, Gemini. What do you want to say to your Gemini? After every storm comes sunshine. Let the separation end, please be mine. Yeah, that's really strong here. Every time we part, I realize I want to be closer to you. Your absence is hard to bear. I feel that in the Three of Swords energy, connecting with your person today. That melancholic energy here, it's really strong as they lean into the swords. That Four of Pentacles in reverse energy is really strong for me too. So I'm wondering if there's been something going on, you know, in the way of social media or even friends, or maybe even something they've heard from you that has them feeling like they might not have a chance. Every time I close my eyes, I see your beautiful smile. You're weird, but I like it. No matter what has happened, no matter what you've done, no matter what you will do, I will always love you. Yeah, there is an energy of I feel that Seven of Pentacles energy. These are all yours. And we're gonna stop. of maybe, yeah, not really being sure what you want to do. All my life, I've been dreaming of an angel like you. You are so wonderful, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So that's the Knight of Cups. Yeah, that's the Wheel of Fortune. That's the Two of Cups here. It's the Eight of Cups coming back. Again, there's a lot of regret here. This is somebody who really is hoping, Gemini, that you're going to forgive them. It's really very strong. I had been dreaming about you even before I met you. I'm hiding my true feelings. That's the Emperor here, and that's a lot of what's been going on in your reading today. It's the emotional unavailability, you know, lack of vulnerability, and of course that connecting to somebody who's maybe, because of that, not communicating well. And again, for some of you, some things may have been said, but we also know that it's been really stagnant within communication, and that's the opposite of what's coming in here with the Empress. It's the emotional availability. Are you still going to be here? That's what I'm wondering. Not a lot has come down in that way today, but I really feel it. Okay, I'm going to bring in some numbers and letters today, Gemini, and then we're going to close your reading. Something is stuck here at the bottom. Oh my gosh, that's weird. I picked up the bowl and this was stuck, literally stuck at the bottom. I love you. Okay. Gemini, they very clearly wanted to get that out. And look, there are also some totems in here today. So it can be initials, locations, it can spell things, repeating numbers, angel numbers, birthdays, anniversaries. There's 2 6s here. Yeah, we already know that. That's the lack of balance. There's the 1, that's the new beginning. There's the full energy too that I felt here in the 0. That's the clean slate energy. The clean slate energy, asking for that, is really strong in the 5 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Swords in reverse. Look, the transformational energy with the butterfly. Matters of the heart. Look, it's the bunny here. It's the new beginnings. Yeah. And the moon. You know, that's really connected, of course, to the subconscious and the moon energy. And that's the revealing energy and trusting yourself. But that's also telling us really a lot of what we know here too, and that's that the truth is coming. Because this is somebody who's more clear now. I'm just wondering if they're not too late, you know. And there's that 8 too. It's the action number. It's accomplishing something. And it's also an infinity symbol. Some of you are on a twin flame journey. That's not for everybody, but that infinity symbol is connected to Libra, and that's the truth. And that's the rebalancing here. Look at this, that we know is necessary. So here are the letters that came down. There are no vowels here, so you know it's probably more like initials. I'm going to hold it up if you want to look at it. CYN, CBG, Z, CLRX, and another Y. And that was wild. This was sticking to the bowl. Gemini, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I wish you love and light, all things good. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the reading. Watching readings, liking them, sharing them really helps keep the channel moving. So thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Bye, Gemini.